back to my YouTube channel. My name is Roxanne, the Tiny Taster, and today's recipe is simple, easy corn appe. This is a really simple recipe. It comes together quite fast. It's not very tedious. You will need a Panniyaram pan or an Appe pan. I've shown you this before in other recipes. I'll also leave a link down below where you can buy one if you don't have one already. But I hope you enjoy this recipe. Really simple. As always, I write a detailed recipe description on my website, The Tiny Taster. I'll leave a link down below as always. Please check that, read through that for your measurements, ingredients, tips, tricks, things like that, so you can get the best corn appe. And as always, if you like this video or any of the others, please give it a big fat like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, subscribe to the channel, many more videos coming up soon, and of course share it with all your friends. So without any further ado, let's get cooking. In your mixer grinder jar, add in a cup of sweet corn. You don't have to boil this. This can be plain uncooked corn. And to that, you will add in a little bit of ginger and garlic along with some water, and then grind this into a nice thick paste. In a bowl, add in your corn paste mixture, and to this you'll add in your Rava or semolina along with yogurt and some water, and then thoroughly mix this well together till it combines into a nice thick batter. And then you're going to leave this batter aside, just cover it and let it sit for about half an hour or so, and then when you come back you will add in all your vegetables. Now you can choose any vegetables that you like to eat. I've kept it simple, some chopped onion, capsicum and coriander. You can add carrot, you can add chopped chilies if you like for a little bit of heat. I've avoided that. And then you'll just add in your choice of vegetables along with some salt, pepper and seasonings, some cumin powder, turmeric powder and a little bit of coriander powder. You can add chili powder or any other spice agent that you might like, and then mix it all together. Now some recipes like to add a little zing. You can add in some baking powder so that it rises. I've added in Eno, so actually I forgot to record that, so I'm showing it to you now. But it forms all these little frothy bubbles on the top. So you can add that Eno and then your batter is completely ready to cook. Now this is a traditional Panniyaram or Appe pan. You get cast iron pans. Mine is non-stick because it's just easier. I'll leave a link down below in case you want to buy one. It's easily available on Amazon. You need to grease this well with oil so that your batter doesn't stick in each individual mold. Just make sure that it's oiled well. And then slowly add in a spoonful of your corn appe batter. Just make sure that it's filled to the top, not overflowing, otherwise you might have a problem, but just make sure that everything is filled in well. And then you're going to cover this and let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. Before covering it, I did add in a little drop of oil on top just so that the top also cooks a little in that steam. You don't have to. I've seen a lot of recipes that don't do this. I just thought, why not? It might help a little bit. But you can see it's starting to cook because you can see the oil from the side that's bubbling away. But you will cover this pan and let it cook in the steam for a good 5 to 7 minutes. Don't keep taking this cover off. It might not cook that well. And also what I like to do over here is I like to move the pan around a little bit because my flame is actually not as big as the pan. So I've noticed from experience the center cooks really fast, the sides get left behind. So I just move it around from time to time. And then after about 7 or 8 minutes, when I take it off, I use this little wooden tool that comes with the appe pan. It just helps you check and pull it out of the mold. So you can see it's kind of cooked on the top. It looks a little bit firmer. That means that it has cooked. So with the help of this little tool and a spoon, I just flip it over. There you go. You can see it's cooked nicely from the bottom. And then one by one, you flip all of them and you will cook it for another maybe 5 minutes. You can eyeball this and just see how well it cooks. But this is what it looks like, and this is as simple as it gets. I don't know why I greased the top again with oil. I mean, this part is already cooked, so I don't know why I did this. I don't really recommend you do unless there are some like these that haven't cooked exactly well. Again, because the flame cooks in the center. You can see the center is cooked really well, but the sides not so much like these. So just try and move it around and keep cooking it again. You will cover this and cook it till you feel that it is completely done. I think it would take maximum 10 minutes, and the first round always takes longer, but the second or third time it gets much faster. Now this recipe actually gave me 2 full appes, 2 full rounds, and then this is the third round that I did. So I greased the whole pan, but I didn't actually use all of it. I just managed to fill half of it because that's how much batter I had left. So you would get an easy, I'm gonna say 30 or 34 little appes, so that's quite a snack from this, but you could make more if you like. And again, I filled it to the top, and then I've just covered it and let it cook ever so gently. This of course cooked faster because this was my third round, so it didn't take all that long, but just keep an eye on it, and when you see it firming up like this, use your spoon or that little tool that they have with it to help flip over. You can use 2 spoons, you can use a gentle knife, something that's blunt so that you don't scrape your cast iron or your non-stick pan, depending on what you're using. And these have cooked much better, so I feel like the first batch might not be the best batch, but you'll get the hang of it. It's trial and error, and that's really it. This is your corn appe. This is a quick, easy recipe. It's simple, it's delicious, it's a great snack. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, as always, please do give it a big fat like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, and of course, share it with all your friends. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.